with that, the Phillips cable smokestack, an iconic link to the city's industrial past, was no more, making way for a drastic change in the city's landscape in the southwestern part of the city. The brick chimney stood for close to 8 decades, would stand no more, as the demolition crew knocked it down in front of the invited guests and media and a large crowd outside the fence on Tuesday morning. The demolition crew knocked away at the bricks of the structure on the bottom east side of the smokestack till it was ready to fall under its own power in a cloud of dust.
There it goes! There it goes! There it goes! The stack is coming down. Very long at all.
Charles Tremblay, president of Junick Construction of Gatineau, the firm that owns the property now, said that now that the chimney is down, it's a new beginning for the property.
I guess what struck me the most today, tearing the chimney down, we've been talking about demolition now for, I guess, well over a year, and I think this is the point now that the pressure comes on me with the chimney coming down, is we have to start really going to it. So, as I was saying earlier, we're scheduled to start building, or at least marketing, 2009. We're hoping to have a build out of 4 to 5 years. So today is really the start of the new project. So we will not be referring to the Phillips cable plant anymore. We will be referring to McCready Estate, which is most likely going to be the name of the new site here. From now on, we're rebuilding. We're starting to rebuild right now. So the stack is down. It's starting to start building a new home project.
Junick plans to change the property into a family-oriented housing development that will see 450 homes eventually built over 4 to 5 years. And Tremblay goes on to say that they will not be cookie-cutter homes.
No, it's not going to be a cookie-cutter subdivision. We're putting a lot of effort in. That's one of the reasons why it's taken so long. We are taking our time to really study the market and come out with a very, very nice concept. And I've actually unofficially submitted a copy to Maureen Pascoe-Mertley from the city right now for her review, and she was quite excited about it also. So we should hear in the next few months things will come out about what's going to be happening here.
Some of the dignitaries on hand today commented on a similar theme about a time of transition or changing of the guard.
Gone down since, been in Brockville since 1922, so it's a big part of our history. But as well, I think people feel good about the sense that something's going to happen in this site now. The plant's been sitting here empty for the most part, and we're going to see a rejuvenation of the site and new families, young families coming in. So from that side of the coin, I think it's a very positive signal for the future.
At Phillips Cable, 74 years, this was such a dramatic thing for the city of Brockville, such an economic driver for jobs and money and suppliers and spin-offs from... Did you know that Phillips Cable spawned Automatic Electric? Because Automatic Electric was actually telephone cable that was done here at this plant first. And EIT was a spin-off of Automatic Electric. Del Bay Telequip was a spin-off of Automatic Electric. All those came from this plant. So I actually, as I was saying earlier, my first non-press job was shoveling copper in the copper pits at the rod mill here. But once a week we came in as students, $5 an hour, dirty job, and we thought it was the best job in the world. So, but today, I mean, you saw a lot of people out here today to see this because it was such a big thing, but for 10 years now it's sat empty, and it's 10 years it's been a blight because the economy's changing. This is very symbolic of it. So now we've got a chance, a developer's interested in putting a good project in place here, adding up to 400 families right here, all these people right downtown. This is exactly what we need for the downtown. It's exactly what we need for the city right now. We change a non-producing property right now into a vibrant, producing, active part of our community. Just what we need.
Well, what you're seeing today when the chimney came down was really a symbol of transition of where we're going in terms of our economy. From a time when we used to be chasing smokestacks for manufacturing, and that smokestack goes back to the 1922, to a time now where we're looking at residential, retail, recreation, tourism, and hospitality as engines of growth or wealth, if you like, that's going to drive our community so we can be sustainable. So we're not, as you know, anywhere in Canada are getting too many large companies such as Phillips Cable anymore. So with dinosaurs like Phillips Cable now dying and going elsewhere, you've got to replace the entity with something else. And I don't know any other place in this community which has all the attributes that this site does in terms of the backwoods, the prize golfing, St. Lawrence Park, the water, the Brock Trail connections, you know, and a very nice quiet end of town. So I think Junick and Mr. Tremblay's family can do very, very well on this particular site.
Phillips Cables was built in several sections starting in 1922 and was one of Brockville's largest industries until it closed in 1996. Tremblay said that they hope to begin construction on the 54-acre site sometime in the fall of 2009, with completion within 4 to 5 years.
Thank you.
There it goes. There it goes. The stack is coming down.
In Brockville, Dale Elliott for BrockNews.ca.